Hey there, guys. How are things? Just heading back from town. I had to go get some supplies. Um, Now I'm heading home. And let me cross this intersection here. We got it. Alright, so how's everything going with you guys, man? We've got which would be a beautiful bluebird day, but of course we're hazed out with chemtrails, so what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? I think I'm shaving my head today, or buzz it, buzz this off. Boy, big pile of river rocks over there. Yeah, this thing's still kicking my butt. I don't think there's any way you can get rid of the Morgans. I think we all have it. That seems to be the consensus from the people in the groups. Everybody's got it. It's just only certain people are affected, but more people are getting affected more and more, sadly enough. So, I'm just trying to learn as much as I can, keep it together, man. Got to keep it together, because as more people get infected, they're going to need it's a trip. I hate to dump my Morgellons funk on you guys, but it's a trip, man. You find out you got plants growing inside of you, and insects, and nanotech, and pieces of metal, and funky stuff, and oh man, it's just, you don't know how to process it, guys. It's like the worst horror movie you've ever seen. You can't process it. Boy, thank the good Lord that there are people out there, the Facebook groups, that are, pretty knowledgeable, and, you can talk with them and figure out stuff and kind of get a hold of it, I mean, it'd be a lot easier just to have cancer and, hey, Todd, you're going to die in 3 months or a week or whatever, They put you in a hospital bed, hopefully give you some morphine patches, a nurse checks in on you once in a while, maybe your family comes and visits you. Yeah, but, nothing happens unless God allows it, right? So, there's that. But yeah, if you can imagine kind of what it's like to all of a sudden, because I was thinking I had Lyme, and I still maybe do. I mean, it's irrelevant at this point, but I still probably do, because I was bit by a tick a couple of years ago, and then something else bit me when I was stacking firewood, but it wasn't a tick. I don't know what it was. That was a big old. So anyways, yeah, and then just to one day find out what on God's green earth is going on here. I got plants growing out of me, bugs, all kinds of funky bugs you don't see, and bugs that you maybe do see, but they shouldn't be in you. I don't have the big lesions, and the big cuts that a lot of people have that they pick at and stuff. I don't have that problem yet, right? Yet. And why is this thing not working? Oh, for crying out loud. It's just one of them days for me, let me tell you. So, I find it very strange, because I'm shedding all this stuff that's rather large. You'd think it'd leave giant cuts, and it doesn't. So I don't know what to think about that, guys. But anyways, yeah. I mean, it's a lot. So I got to get a grip on it. to at least get it under control where I could sleep at night. I only get like an hour and a half, 2 hours sleep. Some nights maybe 5. That's just because I haven't slept for a long time. And get back to work. I still got a couple more months. That's a blessing. Just keep rocking it. Back to work and just try to keep it at that level. So what I've been doing is writing out notes. And the most important thing, if you don't know we are in the end days, you should know we're in the end days, guys. You should. We are in the end days, which, yeah, you could always say, as soon as Christ came and all that, that was when the end days started, all that. Yeah, but no, we are down to the last second of last few. It could be another 10, 20, 30 years. I don't see it. I think around 2030, not much more after that, it's going to be a wrap for Bible-believing Christians who are going to profess their faith. I have no idea what they've done to our DNA. I suspect they've altered it, without my permission. I didn't. It was nothing I agreed to. If they got it, if they did it through the chemtrails, if they did it through the anesthetics, the Novocaine, because I had some dental work, I don't know. They put it in your cornflakes, I have no idea. That's where I don't, people are saying the juice, the Pope, the CV, that was the mark. And I'm just like, you got people like Anthony Patch. He seems pretty intelligent. I don't know. He's dead set saying, yeah, man, it's the mark. Come on, man. It just makes no sense. I just don't see it. Now, did it do something? Yeah, it sure looks like it. I think what they're doing, guys, is they're testing on us. We're lab rats. That's what I think. I really do. They're just testing on us. I'm getting all kinds of funky stuff. Metal, nanotech, big strips are like this, and it looks like glue. And at first I thought it's real, it's like a silicone. Okay, it's like a silicone. And that's what it says in Daniel, they sought to mix iron and clay, right? Mingle themselves with the seed of men. Maybe some fallen angel stuff in there, but this is stuff I did not agree with. I didn't say, yeah, let's do it, So no, I still believe salvation's possible. My Lord, if I cry out to Him and repent, just as He said, look at Cain. Look at Cain. The Lord told Cain, man, you got to get control of your thoughts, man. Get control of your thoughts and you can turn this around. And he didn't. So there's, what happened there. Apparently, if you guys just stumbled on this and you're non-believers, that's cool. If you want to listen to this crazy old dude yap away. So the Nephilim were the offspring of the fallen angels, and that wasn't supposed to happen, right? It wasn't supposed to happen, and that made the Lord pretty mad. So everything, just all of His creation was all distorted, kind of like it's getting now. All of creation's groaning right now because it's affecting everything. So that's when He flooded the earth, and it was down to the wire. Noah, that's the bloodline through to Jesus Christ. So down to the wire. But what I'm getting at is there was some Nephilim, because after the flood, there was Nephilim before and after the flood. So, however they got back, was there one of the boys with or the wives with Noah? Were they, you know what I mean? Nobody knows, but it does say that there's Nephilim before the flood and after, and they make a point to say that for a reason, right? They do, and gosh darn it, see, this really affects your brain. I have foggy brain and complete forgetfulness. That's why I'm making notes. So in my next video, I'll be able to try to articulate and be a little more intelligent with it. But anyhow, so after the flood, there was a group of Nephilim that were good guys that fought with King David. To my knowledge, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I am no scholar, I'm no teacher. I'm just a guy trying to make sense of it all. So yeah, that's the goal, man. Just get healthy. I really fear a lot more people are going to be coming down with this, being affected by it, and they're gonna have that same terror I had and all these other folks have, and it's important to pull it together and try to be strong. So I'm getting rid of most of my stuff here, my fishing stuff. I got a couple boats. I told my boy to come and get them, but he's got to get it pretty soon because I only got a couple more months. And if I can't, if I can't get healthy enough, I'm going to, I'm recording, yeah. I always do that because I often talk and talk and talk, and then I see I'm not even recording. And if he doesn't, I just got to sell it. Just get rid of stuff and possibly just buy a van. I guess it's illegal to be homeless now, right? What do you do? I mean, I don't know. I could probably pull off working, a few hours a day. There's no way I could pull a full day, especially with the physical work I do. And I've probably lost a lot of muscle. Getting sucked up, and it's not from drugs. I don't know. Maybe it's shedding all these bugs, and I have no idea, guys. It is so wild, and it's a panic when you start seeing this. It's something that should not be. And I still don't know if there's mold in the house that's affecting me too, because the foggy brain is just terrible, absolutely terrible, and zero energy. I can clean like a little, because I got to clean the place, because it's everywhere, right? I only clean a little space at a time, and I'm done. But yeah, so I'm taking notes. As I see it, there's only two sides, man. And, and with the deception so thick, Satan has muddied the waters in every way. I don't think without the Holy Spirit you can navigate through this. I just don't see it. I mean, there's many good people, and I guess just have to stay the course and just keep. That's another thing. People lose their teeth with this. The poor ladies, man. There's a lot of ladies. It seems like white middle-aged females get this Morgellons the most. It seems like it. There's because I posted it on there to see kind of. It just seems like it. There was a couple black gals that said, no, I got it too. And it could be different reasons. Maybe they don't complain as much. They're quiet. Who knows? But yeah, it seems like it, and but it seems like more and more males are getting it too. So as far as youth, it seems like there are youth that get it, but it might be this toxin buildup, and if you can flush enough of it out. But apparently, there's some knowledgeable cats on there, some really knowledgeable cats. This one guy named John, he's like the stud of the group. And he's very knowledgeable, man. He does all the microscopic. You can see he's showing you the Morgellons under the microscope, and God, I don't know what he's doing, like 600, 1,000 power, and you could see little insects, and these little worker insects are so small, you never, ever see them. Like a dust mite or so teeny, you need to look under a microscope. It would be like 100th of a dust mite. And these little worker ones are the ones that build the Morgellons. It's a trip. So they must be working all night doing their thing. It's not God. It's not God created, guys. No, and it's not. I mean, I think maybe the tick bite could affect it, mold could affect it, but no, this whole thing is not God created. So, anyways, yeah, I'm trying to put that together, kind of show that Satan is the god of this world. Everybody's they have it's a strong delusion. The god of this world, Satan, has blinded the mind of those who you know I mean, I don't want to get into the whole conspiracy realm, but you have to at least for me. I had to see all that to go, well, you know what? I reckon, yeah, to at least even look at it and say, yeah, man, the Bible's got to be correct on this. So, and it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Satan leaves his calling card everywhere. So, and then, again, I'm no teacher, but I'm a believer, right? So I am obliged to share the gospel to anybody who wants to hear it. And so that's my aim, and I'm going to try to get that done. Again, I'm taking notes so I can, because my brain is just shot. It is just shot. And, hopefully, I mean, there's so many channels out there, and I'll probably link a lot of them in the videos that people can go to get a better explanation. But, I might as well do my part the best I can. Maybe somebody could relate to me as where they couldn't relate to somebody else. I don't know. We shall see. But I got to do something, right? I got to do something. And I'm praying where he wants me. I still don't know what gift I have, if any. I don't know. I guess it's just hold on and just keep going. Keep going. Because I tell you, this has brought me to my knees, man. Brought me straight to my knees. Every day is just, it's almost like every second of the day is a grind. It's that bad, man. It is that bad, guys. Now, I reckon if I keep doing this detox, keep trying to flush them, that's the hopes it gets better, man. That's the hopes. But like I was saying, yeah, a lot of these gals, they get the big lesions, and you know how women are. I mean, they want to look pretty, and their hair's falling out. It's just sad. And the doctors, man, no, man, you're delusional. That's delusional paradise. You know what I mean. And it's just, Oh, you bastards. You dirty dogs. Come on, they can't be that dumb. They cannot be that dumb. They're sellouts, is what they are. They done sold their soul. They're not going to say nothing because they know the people above them will say, yeah, you know what? You lost your license. That's what would happen. And they know that. And they want their cushy lives. They're sellouts. That's exactly what they are. They done sold their soul. I could never even do that. Even if I wasn't saved, I still couldn't do that to another fellow person. If I see this, I'm going to take a look at it and I'm going to go, and I'm not even smart. I'm not a bright man. I'm going to go, yeah, this isn't because you've been digging. There's something going on here. We got to get to the bottom of this. You're a doctor, for crying out loud. That's what people go to you for. Man, you know, that's it. The love of many has grown cold. They don't care. They don't care. It's sad and it's disgusting. So there's my rant for today. I hope it didn't sound like I'm complaining, because I'm not complaining, man. Everybody's got issues. Everybody got stuff going on. It's life, and it's where we're at. You know, it's where we're at, and it's just going to get worse. It's just going to get worse, man. Right? The birth pains. I think we're just entering the birth pains, man. That's what I think, guys. So yeah, we'll see. I'll get this all unloaded. Try to do a little cleaning, do a detox bath. If I got enough energy, I'll go ahead and try to put out a video tonight and try to get a few a week done. You know, I mean, again, there's so many, and they're good quality videos. But you know, just all the symbolism everywhere. St. John's Cathedral, United Nations building, every major city, you know, a lot of stuff most of us know. But if somebody comes across it that has no idea, like I didn't, you know, 5, 6, 7 years ago, it actually is like 10, 15 years ago now. You know, I had no idea. I still thought 9/11 was done by terror. I could not fathom our own government would do that, you know, our own people. But yeah, you know, I mean, that's like common knowledge to us, right? So, all right, guys, I'm gonna get this done. Love y'all. Praise well, man.